Hi everyone, and welcome back to Berry Patch Lifestyle. My name is Tracy and you are working on day 18 of Fundamental Yoga for Beginners. We made it all the way here. It's almost at the end. Are you sad? I'm kind of sad. So for today, we're going to work on 3 fairly challenging postures. We're going to work on shoulder stand, plow, and boat. But as always, you are going to decide how it looks for you and how you want to do it. So I want to really make sure that you don't hurt yourself today. So when I go into shoulder stand and plow, maybe watch and listen first, because when you're in those postures, you don't want to turn to look at the video, okay? So just watch first, then do, okay? So the first one, like I said, we're going to try is a shoulder stand. So I'm going to come way down here, make all of my adjustments, come on down on my back. Feet are flat on the floor for now. They're not going to stay there. We're going to put both feet up into the sky. Our hands are going to come into play here because we're going to place them kind of behind our bottom and then at the base of our back. So we're going to create kind of a little tripod situation with our arms. So we're going to push those heels or those feet up into the sky like so. And then hands can come at the base of the back. And what you want to do is try to push your pelvis forward and straighten the legs. Now, if you can see what I mean, again, watch first, then do. I have this little tripod thing going on here. So when I pushed my feet up into the sky, I'm leaning on the back of my arms. Okay, so when you come up, you're kind of here. You want to bring your legs all the way up and push the pelvis forward. And you're kind of leaning on that back of the arms. The chin is tucked. It's a little harder to talk in this position. And then from here, this is our shoulder stand. We can come all the way up on those shoulders. Breathe there. And we're going to slowly lower those legs into plow. And you're going to notice, I'm going to come out for a moment, so keep listening. You're going to notice I have a block behind me. If you have done plow before and you know your feet are going to touch all the way down, you might not need this. But this is where I'm aiming with my feet, because they're going to come all the way back behind my head. This is something where you might really have to practice if you've never done it before. So I'm on my back now. You know where I'm going from here. I'm going to go all the way up into the sky. Please watch, don't do yet. And then I'm going to lower those feet all the way down and then straighten the knees. And then we will end up coming back out like so. And we're going to roll down our backs like this and then come on back up, okay? So now, I feel like I need a little adjustment there. Now that you've seen, let's do. We're going to come down on our backs. Okay, feet are flat, hands are ready. You can kind of push them under there. Legs are coming up into the sky. And now we're going to use a little momentum to bring them up. Hands are at the base of the back. Push the pelvis forward, straighten the legs. Let's breathe. And now let's see if we can make those legs come down. So if you're making your legs come down and they stop kind of halfway, straighten your legs out, breathe there. And if you can, we're going to bring them all the way down, because I want to try and straighten this part. If you can remove the block and come all the way down to the floor, trying to straighten the knees. And now we breathe. And now we breathe, I say, like it's easy in this position. Really depends on your anatomy. I'm going to push back into my hands and lift the legs back up into the sky. If you can't really understand what I'm saying, come on out of the posture and have a look. Now you can play with this a little bit. You can try to make one leg come down, so I'm starting on my right. And leave that other leg nice and straight in the sky. I'll bring my right leg back up. Hands are still assisting. The left leg comes down. Breathe. The left leg come on back up. Making my adjustments with my tripod. Maybe you want to open up. Toes go to either side of the building. Still pushing the pelvis forward. Breathing. Let's bring those toes back together. Let's go for one more. You can either put both toes, one toe, all the way back down, and we're going to take 3 breaths there. Trying to straighten the backs of the legs. Breathe. Let's bring those legs back up into the sky, back up into the sky, leaning on the hands again. And now we're going to bring ourselves down, starting at the top of the back, vertebra by vertebra, and then we'll just come on down, using your hands for assistance. All the way down. You can have your feet meet the mat if you like. And I feel like here we can do a little bit of a spinal twist. So arms are going to come out to a T, feet are together. We're going to pick up our bottoms and shift them a little bit to the right, and then drop the knees to the left. Look out over those right fingertips. We'll just breathe here. Pick up the knees. Pick up the bottom and shift it to the left. Now knees fall right. Just a little twist, just to counter what we just did. Breathe. Let's bring everything back to center for a little bit more adventure. All right, so we're going to come up to a seated position. We're going to practice coming into boat. You can do a boat, you can do a half boat, whatever is working for you. So feet are flat on the floor, knees are bent, spine is tall. We can lean back a little bit and we start to feel the core engage. We can straighten our hands, and this could be the beginning of your boat. This could be where your boat is today. You might try leaning back just a little bit farther. Kind of find that sweet spot where you know you have balance. Now the core is really engaged. And then come on back out. We'll sit up tall and breathe. And then we're going to sit back into that boat again. See if we can find it. Oh, there goes that engagement again. Breathe. Come on back up. Now this time we're going to try picking up one of our feet. So come on back down and see if we can lift one foot, have the arms in front. Now, if that doesn't work for you, if this didn't work for you at all when you were coming back like so, you can have your hands placed just behind you so that you can kind of lean into them. And practice using your core for this. Okay, so now that we're picking up one leg, you can have your hands here or have them at either side. And we're breathing. Straighten the back. I tend to curve in sometimes, so let's make sure we're not doing that. And breathe. Put that leg down. Come on back up. And guess what? We're going to do the other side. So let's rest a moment. Palms are up or behind you. You're going to have your fingertips pointing towards you. So we'll do it this way. We'll start here, sitting up tall, leaning back, engaging the core, even if you have some of the pressure into your hands, and then we're gonna lift that leg up. That's my left leg. Breathe. Come on back up. And now we're going to try and lift both legs. We're going to do it 3 times. We're going to try to remember to not hold our breath. Okay, so leaning back, whichever way you choose, straight back. I'm coming back like so. We're gonna lift up the left. We're gonna lift up the right. Straight back, arms out. Let's breathe. Did I say 3 breaths? I meant 3 breaths. Left foot down, right foot down, come forward, sit tall. We're gonna do that 2 more times. All right, so whatever progression you're using, 1 foot down, 2 feet down, we're gonna do it 1 more time. So lean back, this is our boat. Pick up the left, pick up the right, hands are forward or down at the mat, and we're breathing. Left foot down, right foot down. Come on forward. Guess what? Just 1 more time. I know today is challenging. Or maybe you love it. Maybe it's challenging and you love it. Okay. There's a lot of energy in that, wasn't there? Okay, so sitting up tall, lean back, pick up your left, pick up your right. The most energy you've had into it all day. Breathing. Sitting up tall, core is fully engaged. Down with the left, down with the right. Come on forward. Let's use what we did yesterday. Do a little forward bend. Inhale and exhale down. Just a counter stretch. And that's it. 3 really challenging postures for today. I hope you enjoyed them. If you tried and you weren't really that good at them, that's okay. Just keep practicing, and I'll see you tomorrow.